My name's Lynn Porter, otherwise known as the Het Woman, and bringing you yet another frequently asked question on ADHD. And today's question is, does the media focus on popularity of ADHD actually create more diagnoses of this condition? Excellent question. Let's first look at what do we mean by an ADHD diagnosis. If your child is tested for ADHD, this doesn't mean that they go along to the doctors and have a blood test or anything like that. It means that you as a parent and the child's teacher will go through a questionnaire looking for certain behavioural characteristics like rushing around, not finishing what they're doing, blurting things out, not listening, not thinking about the consequences of their actions and so on. And if your child scores a certain number on these questionnaires, then they will get a diagnosis of ADHD. Now, what does it mean to actually have that diagnosis, and are there any benefits? Well, it certainly opens the way to have medication if that's a route that you decide that you want to go down alongside your medical practitioner. If that is a possibility, then I would suggest a good look around the internet will give you a fairly good idea of some of the unpleasant side effects of that kind of medication that some children experience. There are natural ways of working with ADHD, and I'll make a little bit more information about that available in a moment. But what else does it mean if a child has this diagnosis? Well, in some cases it means that the parents can actually access some benefits. And very sadly, I've actually worked with families who say, well, if I put my child on this programme, does that mean they'll get better because I don't want to lose my financial benefits on this? That's a whole other agenda, and I think if that's a concern for any parents watching, then this HET programme is probably not for you. In terms of schools, yes, it does help because it can get children out of the classroom to get extra help involved in some cases. So having something called a statement of educational needs can alleviate some of the pressure in the classroom. But it does create pressures for your child in other areas, and is obviously something that needs to be taken quite seriously. It is not a designer label, and it is something that has quite strong implications for your children. And whether you take your child to be tested or not, the child has to be the focus of what this is all about. ADHD children shouldn't fit into a system, but any system to help an ADHD child should fit the child. And that's one of the things that we do in HET, which is a natural approach to dealing with ADHD, and more information is available on that from www.hetwebsite.com. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow with another ADHD question.